In this bag is a whole entire shark, and today we're feeding a shark to our giant monitor lizards. We're out here back at the Great Wall Supermarket. We're going to go in there and get a whole shark to feed to Blue, and I'm gonna explain to you guys a little bit about why. Baltimore, bro. Can I get the shark down there? The whole thing? Thank you. We're gonna get this whole thing right here. I wonder how much it'd be for the bonito. Yeah, the whole thing. No, just like that's good. Just like that. Thank you. Appreciate. So it's literally, look,
$4.33.
a lot of you guys may be asking, why am I feeding my monitor a shark, right? It's for something called carcass feeding. Now, carcass feeding is not glamorous, it's not nice and pretty, but basically it's when, in the wild, these monitors, large monitors, Komodo dragons, Argus monitors, would come across a large prey item, and they're gonna use their entire body to rip it apart. That means the muscles in their neck, the muscles in their arms, and it's an activity to, one, stimulate their brains so you're not always feeding them small food, but also so that they can work out and keep healthy muscles and tendons. This shark, super rough skin, right? It's gonna help to file down the nails. In the wild, Argus monitors, yellow-spotted goannas, they're going into dried riverbeds. They're foraging for shellfish, for dead fish, for roadkill, for all this kind of stuff. So they're super used to hitting on this super rough skinned shark. You guys can see, like, the knife probably won't even cut through this. So, in this bag is a whole entire shark.
No, Mr. B.
Just let me do it.
So we're just trying to get some noodles first. We didn't eat all day, so naturally we gotta get some food. These beef noodles. It's spicy, the onion, cilantro, and then there's like this lotus root. Bro.
Alright guys, so we have the shark all cutting boarded up. As you can see, it's got the fins, it's got the cartilage, the meat, the organs, everything we need for this carcass feeding. He hasn't eaten in about 3 or 4 days. He had a bunch of eggs on his last feeding, so this is going to be his big meal. So here is Blue. Blue is my about 3-year-old Argus monitor. He's about 4.5 feet long, so you can see he's a nice big healthy boy, and he definitely smells the shark up in the air. Let's see what he does. Come here. So this is the essence of carcass feeding. You can see him, you can get closer, he's super preoccupied. So this prey item is huge for him, right? So essentially he's just trying to figure out how he can get these strips of meat off of this entire shark. You can see him slashing with his claws, the teeth just going into the skin. This is super cool. Now, like I said, guys, in the wild, these are not only great hunters, but they are incredible scavengers, and they will eat anything that they can honestly get a hold of, whether that be roadkill, deer, snakes, pythons, other monitor lizards. So you can see him right here, just slashing away with his feet, trying to get into the hard skin of this shark. So he is just super focused on trying to rip off pieces of this shark. Obviously, this is a very tough animal. So his teeth, although they're extremely sharp, can't just rip chunks off. So he needs to use his muscle, he needs to use his super sharp claws to rip away at this shark. This is so cool to watch happen in real life. You can see he's starting to make some progress. Now, this is the exact thing that Komodo dragons do when they come across a large cache in the wild. This is what Parentes and obviously Argus monitors, aka yellow spotted monitors, would do when they find large prey items that they can't just simply eat whole. They have to just rip off segments. This is pretty gruesome, but this is how it happens in the wild, guys. Nature is metal, as they say. So he's getting into the cavity of the shark, ripping around to see if he can find any easy access points. There's a piece of organ meat right there for him to eat. This is super good for his brain as well. The enrichment here is one of the better parts of this as well. He's got to really think about the best way to get into the cavity and be able to have himself a little meal. If anyone ever told you keeping monitor lizards, especially larger ones, was glamorous, they lied to you, man. I'm sorry. This is the reality of keeping these big lizards. You got to give them sharks to eat. There he goes. He's finally starting to get some pieces off. He's attacking like I guess it's the left pectoral fin of the shark. slashing away, and he's able to hook his nails under, I don't know if you call that the rib cage or what, because sharks only have cartilage, but look at that, guys. Is that not the coolest, most metal, most dinosaur-like thing you've ever seen? Dude, are you gonna eat it or not? I guess he really likes the fin meat right there. Yeah, that's good stuff. So what I want to do now is take this shark that he is ripping apart and move it into his enclosure to see if we can get him to use some leverage to really rip it apart. Like, you see his hands or claws are full of shark meat. Look at how much damage he's done to this. And these are tough, guys. Like, it's hard to put a knife through this skin, like, to be so real with you. So the fact that he can shred it with his claws with relative ease. Here, whoa, you gotta be careful, man. You do not want to get your hands in their jaws during feeding mode. We gotta be very, very careful about where we grab this shark. All right, let's throw it in there and see what he does. Maybe he needs some help. Whoa, okay, feeding time means don't pick him up. Let's see if you always want to go from behind if you're gonna go from with one arm. Whoa, okay. So we got him. So the shark is a little bit in the cork tube. I threw it in there on accident. But let's see if he drags it out. Now, you guys might be worried about all the dirt and sand and substrate getting on the shark. Guys, this is a big animal. He's well hydrated. He is well heated. If he eats a little bit of dirt, or even a moderate amount of dirt, he's gonna poop it out. There is nothing to worry about. No risk of impaction here. He eats dirt every time he eats and he poops out just fine. He's been digging burrows, which is cool too. There's a lot of tunnels in here. There's a ton of dirt in here. What's up, man? You enjoying that? Want to focus? You enjoying your shark? Don't attempt to pet them while they eat, guys, please. It's really not smart, but obviously I know this animal. He just continues to rip it apart. Let me know, guys, are you guys liking this footage? I feel like I'm filming something in the wild right now. Like, just imagine as if Blue was at a dried riverbed, kind of stumbled across a shark that got caught out of water on a low tide. This is exactly what would happen. He would find the animal, he would proceed to rip it apart and try and bite off chunks like this. And again, this shark has no bones. Sharks don't have bones. So it's all cartilage, even though they can digest bone. I don't really got to worry about all that. All right, so he has ripped this part right here. What's up? He's so cute. I say cute as he looks like an absolute murderer. But I took a knife and I slashed a slit right here on I gotta be careful with my hands, on the side of the shark, so that he could more easily kind of get his teeth in, because he was having a little trouble on the rough skin. No doubt he would have gotten it eventually, but we're filming a video here, baby. Like, we need time, and we don't want to waste anything he doesn't eat, so it's kind of time sensitive. I'm just getting this. Oh man, dude, if you guys could feel how strong he is when he pulls this. I have it in my hand right now. Oh my goodness, he is strong when he's just getting his fill. Yeah, what are you saying, fam? There's the nails again, just ripping out the cartilage, and then he is just, oh man, those teeth doing work. So in a minute, we're gonna flip over this shark and I'm gonna wash it off, and we're gonna see all of the damage that he did to it. But for now, we're gonna let him eat at it. A couple more minutes, maybe another 15 to 30 minutes. It's been about 20 minutes. We're gonna go remove the shark, get it cleaned up, and let's check on the damage. All right, y'all, so he's just sitting up there, face full of dirt and shark. But we were able to wash it off and take a look at the damage. So you can see, these are where his claws were ripping in right here. Man, look at this, just completely shredded along this, I guess, spine is what you would call it. Completely shredded. And then right here, this
is a laceration, and he just went to town in this spot, just taking out so much meat. Pause. Look at that. If we bring it around to the front, the collar is smashed. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut off a little bit more of this for him to eat. So I opened this up to give him some shark, but he already found it up there. So I got a couple little pieces for him to eat that I cut off. He likes to shake them, so I gotta stand back. All right, guys, so like I said, we're not going to waste that shark that he didn't eat. So I'm gonna show you guys how we chef it up over here. So I've been marinating this shark in this, I don't want it to fall over, but in this broth that we were eating yesterday. I actually took some home. Now, this part of the shark was like totally separate from what the lizard was eating, covered by skin, not exposed to dirt. I'm not dirty, okay? But we're gonna cook it up for some breakfast. I have to hunch down, this thing is not tall enough. Now this meat was nice and white, but of course it's gonna change color when it's soaked in a brown broth. And shark meat is one of my favorites. It's actually super, super good. It's super meaty. Doesn't taste like fish whatsoever, actually. First things first, you want to pat it dry so you guys can see, just like regular fish. I love fish. We're just gonna go in with some butter. If we're gonna do this, guys, we're gonna do it right. Now, if there's one thing that goes good with shark, it's butter and rosemary. Here we go, medium-high heat. Let's go in with our first piece. It should sizzle like so. And let's just add these puppies in. So we got everybody in the party right now. Everybody's at the party, getting nice and golden brown and crisp. So I like to hit it with a little bit of lemon as it cooks. Oh my gosh, these look good. Nice, semi-blackened with the butter. It smells amazing. I wish you guys could smell this. All right, baby, so we all plated up. We're gonna go in with a little bit more lemon, just to taste. There's a little seed right there. And in with our chili oil broth, just for some more flavor. And there you guys go, man. I ain't even gonna lie, that looks immaculate. Definitely like an Asian inspired dish. Asian people, y'all have the best food, I can't even lie, and I'm Mexican. So here we go right here, guys. This is the breakfast of some shark. If you wanna be a top predator, you gotta eat a top predator. That, I shouldn't have said that. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, man. I'm not gonna come on here and tell you it's good if it's not good, but we're gonna be real. Fabulous. So we're gonna go in with a little piece right now. That's so good. It's so good. It's a mild flavor. It honestly tastes like, and this is gonna sound really weird, it tastes like chicken parm. Like, straight up tastes like chicken parm. Yeah, it's super good. I don't know what to tell you guys, man. Super healthy. Wasn't the first and won't be the last time that I eat shark. Quick, subscribe now. People have been asking me what kind of beard I have. Bro, don't ask me what kind of beard I have. Just come to the shop and get your hair cut by Sean. I'm trying to tell you.